Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Saturday, March 17th, 2018, St. Patrick's Day at 18:51 in the evening, Eastern Daylight Time. Well, today was, as always, here on the Island of Peace, there's always a little something to stew and moan about or think about anyway. We had a little band of freezing rain move in here this morning that sort of kept me off the front porch for pretty much about 11 o'clock, 11:30, because I just didn't want to horse around gritting it down or putting on my ice walkers or stuff. So when it got down to where I could sort of knock it off with the deck broom I keep by the front door, I did, and so I went down to the truck and sort of scanned around, scanned the skies, looked at the results of yesterday's efforts from these guys from Springfield, Ohio. And I think ultimately I'm just going to have them come back here, every spring around this time. If assuming they come over here to do other work, they can swing by and do some stuff for me. I doubt I'll have to have any more trees taken out. So, but they can clean off the roof, clean out the gutters, cut back some of these bushes and things, I get on the computer every morning, of course, and you get these little things sliding in from the side. Well, most of them are emails, like email from this, email from that. Of course, I can see the email count down here in my dock, so. But some of this stuff comes in from this application that's included in OS X, or now it's called macOS. And that ding just was from Tony, my friend Tony in Seattle. He's out and about on the town tonight, so I've been getting kind of updates. This thing slid in, and I thought, oh, there's an email. I'll just look to see what it is, and it wasn't an email. And then it dawned on me, this might have been some bullshit from on iMessage. This app, this message app or iMessage app that's included in Mac OS. And sure enough, there it was. And this thing was from Wednesday. This hadn't come in on my phone. This came in only on the computer, and it wasn't an email. It was like just one of these things came in on my. And I never look at that. I never turn that on. I keep it hidden. I keep it back in the Launchpad thing. I don't check it at all. And then lo and behold, while I was reading that, and it was a prayer thing about, from a woman at church. So I attended to that, albeit about 3 days late. Some friend of hers had died. Family was up in arms. Woe and lament, woe and lament, woe and lament. Well, yeah, guy died. Shit. So then it's Liz, slides in. And my phone didn't ding. And she wanted to know if we're going to go to Fred Marsh's photography on Thursday. I said, yeah, we're still on for that, for sure, And And so then I got kind of poking around trying to wonder about this, and then I had to do some other things. I got distracted, and then tonight though I thought, well, let's just see if I can get this thing. I want to get my SMS text messages to come in on my phone, not onto my laptop. I don't mind if they come onto my laptop too. I just don't want them only going to my laptop. So, it's really hard for me to understand the settings function on this thing. And it's always like you have to do this Apple ID thing, and sometimes the Apple ID bullshit doesn't recognize my password. And even though I've had the same password now for over almost 5.5 years. It's just ridiculous, and I can't understand what they mean. But they always talk about syncing, or you want to sync it. You want to sync. I don't want to sync anything. I just want the stuff to come in on my phone, which seems to be doing now just fine, which is great. That's fine, but and I'm not getting the corresponding little slide-in banner from this message nonsense. So, but I really don't like it when these things start thinking for you, it's a good thing I don't get a lot of this stuff, because I could be missing any number of things. Hell, maybe I missed stuff from the post office about this camera I ordered for my son, It certainly didn't come today, although they said that the delivery had been rescheduled for today. I guess they lied, didn't they? There's one carrier that comes that sometimes gets assigned this route. That this individual is lazy as hell. Will not make the effort to deliver packages. Just will not. And I know she's thrown that thing off a fucking bridge somewhere, and that's going to be it. Now, what the fuck? Oh, it's Tony in Seattle giving me a blow-by-blow, which I'll have to get into. But anyway, so I went back to the iMessage preferences, and I think I've managed to eliminate anything coming in on that. I certainly hope so. But in any case, what I also did was I somehow managed. I think I turned off. I don't think I turned off anything in the iPhone stuff, but maybe I did. In any case, it's working now, so I can't say. Apple support on the phone is great, but I'm going to tell you, Apple support in the little forums that you get on the internet, like when you go doing a search, that's worthless. That's worth crap. Because the words they use mean nothing to me. Their use of language is not my use of language. I suppose if you've grown up with it, it's not an issue, but I didn't grow up with it, so it's an issue for me. Alrighty. I think I'll tend to these messages from my friend in Seattle, and my son was actually explaining the problem to me in exactly the same way that the internet so-called help sites were, and again, which makes me think we're not understanding each other. I think he did finally understand what I was driving at. I think he thought I didn't want to have to pay for the text messages. Well, I just pay a flat rate to AT&T for text messages, so it doesn't matter how many messages people send me. I don't know what kind of plan he's got. Okay, bye-bye.